this evening live talk, live chat, live, just everything. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And as you come in, remember to touch the thumbs up button, share the live, give your honest review, and welcome, Pelican baseball team. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Pelican baseball team. Wow. Big up. I'm good. I'm good. And how are you? What's your play? What's your win? What's the draw? Street. Welcome to Bianca. Is that Bianca? Yes, I know you love. Oh, sure, I do. I'm doing so many things at the same time, so I'm trying to get this on right. I think I get it now. Okay. I get it where I want it. Good. Welcome to Aquarian Positivity Positive channel. Aquarian Positivity Positive channel. And of course, Pelican baseball team. I am good. What country is this one from? I don't want to be thinking the wrong one. I don't want to be thinking of a pelican which is not. What country are you rolling in from? What country are you rolling in from? Louisiana. Okay. As you see, because we have a pelican in Jamaica, and that's the avenue I am living on. Pelican Avenue. So when I see pelican, I will have to find out which of the pelican. Thank you, Louisiana. Thank you for being here. It's a pleasure. Let the It's a pleasure to have you here with me. Thank you very much. Thank you for those that are coming in, for those that have not. Are you retracted? Why? Why are they retracting that message? Pelican baseball team? Sure. Good. Um, the comment section is where you roll out your comment. That's where you participate in respectfully. So I am so happy to have you here with us. Yes, thank you for being here. It is a pleasure to have you here. For those that have not subscribed, we still need subscription. For those that have subscribed, oh my dear, BACH, fam, you're so good. You are so good, fam, whatever, fam, bafam, whatever. Let that be, those words are the anthem on many persons' lips. So be okay with that. Good. Those are the anthems on many persons' lip, my dear. You hear it so often, you hear it so long. Loud and long. And thank you. So for those that are outside of my time zone, I welcome you. So it may be morning, evening, good afternoon, or the next day. I welcome you. And I hope you have a very, very good day, a very good evening, a very good afternoon, and a peaceful good night. I hope you find peace within yourself, okay? Good. So this is one of the time that we welcome each everybody, touch the thumbs up, and feel good. If it's the first time here, let it be not the last time. But I welcome you, and you're always be here. Okay? So have a seat. Comment respectfully. You gotta treat everyone as they are to be treated, as how you would want to be treated, as how you would want to be spoken to. So you gotta speak to persons like that. Now tonight's my topic is, who is should be held responsible, or otherwise who should be blamed? Who should be held accountable? All of these words. Who should be held accountable? Who should be blamed? Who should be held responsible? The parent, the mother and father, or the child or children? Who? And we're going to really look into that part of it to see where and how responsible we are. If we are carrying out the responsibility that is laid on us as parent. For those that are not yet parent, you will have a responsibility, a burden, accountability, and all the rest of that. So prepare yourself if you're thinking to be a future parent. So I'm giving you all of that Who? And this is the big question sign. Who? Okay, then. So, this evening, the bite of the week or the bite of the day for the live is the Lord is your shepherd. The Lord is my shepherd. The Lord is your shepherd. What does a shepherd do? What's the responsibility of a shepherd? The shepherd ensure that the sheep, the lamb, and those that are under his care is being fed. So they are taken to green grass. So they should not want of food or drink because the shepherd is responsible for all of their need or needs. And so it said, I shall not want. And of course, we cover the water. He leadeth me in the path of righteousness. And he restore your soul. Skipping the part of it. So, if you did not know who is your shepherd, step back, look again, and find out who is your shepherd and what is the responsibility of the shepherd. He say, make it me to lie down, not a dry pasture, in green pasture, not the dry hay that is being bundled up and taken to the animal. He have you to lie down in green pastures. Food abundant. A proper bed. So you got good shelter, ain't it? Ruka, love. Love, love, love. Welcome. Right? So your shepherd is responsible for all of your needs. And if the Lord said he is your shepherd, he is going to make it all possible that you are taken care of. He's going to provide you with a job. He's going to provide you with living condition. He is going to provide. It's if you walked away, then you have not received and you did not want. Okay? So find out this evening who is your shepherd. And if you want that meaning, you are not under the guidance of your shepherd. And I'm going to read just from this. And this is just for the bite of the week. I pick up this. It's from the Jewish. And the Rosh Hashanah. And I like the words in it. I wasn't looking on the wording the way that they put it. And it says here, best wishes for a health and prosperous year. And I went through it and I picked out some things from it. And as I always talk about health on this channel, You know I am one that really put health in. And it says, honey. We all know honey. Honey from the bee. And they show the picture. And it says, the ammoxize into honey. That is what made up of the honey. To signify our hope for a sweet year, sweet month, a sweet week. That is what you're going to get. It uses the apple and it says apple in honey. And so they show the green apple in honey. May it be thy will to usher in upon us good and sweet year. And this article speak of the year, the new year, as we said, new year or what. But this is to go on throughout. So this is a wish that they ask for. And it goes on to the fish. May it be thy will that we be fruitful and multiplied like the fish. So we know that the fish eggs are a lot, thousands. So I guess it is asking for the multiplying like the fish. So we are talking about the couples, the ladies. Date. And it says, may it be thy, they will not that our adversaries be eradicated. May it be that the adversaries will be eradicated. It went on to, and I love the pomegranate one. I love all of them, but the pomegranate. And I'll tell you why. May it be thy will that we have a multitude of merits like the seed of the pomegranate. And we know that the pomegranate carries a lot of seed. Merit. You're receiving, you're evolved, everything that you do, whether by education or whatever, may it be a lot. Like the pomegranate seed. It say the fish head. May it be thy will that we be likened to the head and not the tail. Be a leader and not a follower. Because when you are at the tail, anything goes and you adapt. But when you are thinking for yourself, you are the leader. You're not the follower. Because the head of the fish goes first and the tail came after. So the head of the fish direct the tail of the fish. And it goes down to say the carrot, may it be thy will that our merit be multiplied like the carrot. And I think I love these, encouraging words here. And so I'll just share it with you. I can't share it into their language because it is also in the English language in which I read from. Is asking the Lord if it is his will. Let me be the head and not the tail. Let me be the leader and not the follower. So this evening, this is some of the things we are asking and we should be asking the Almighty. We ask for what we want. And of course, you notice They uses honey, they use apple, they use fish, they uses date, they uses pomegranate, they uses carrot. And we would just look at these and said, okay. And reason why, take on to the pomegranate, it is said that back in those days in Israel, Egypt, all the rest of those countries, the ladies, why they have children, so um, getting pregnant so quick or always get pregnant, they ate a lot of pomegranate. They say pomegranate boost your fertility. So I don't know. But as it say, may it be thy will that we have a multitude of merits. And the merits can be described in different ways. As you listen from where you are, and as you pass through, stop by and listen. Just ask the Lord if He's your shepherd to let His will, His provision done for you. As it said, the honey signify hope for a sweet year. And of course, we soon finish this year and we'll be going. So you'll be ushering in and ask for what you are. Okay? For those that are celebrating their birthday, let me just take time out to say happy birthday to you all that are celebrating their birthday in the month of October. And we are at the ninth month, the day, yes, the 9th of October. And for those that are celebrating their birthday, it's a nice thing to celebrate birthday. It is a reflection of you, a reflection of where you're coming from, and a reflection of where you are going or where you intended to go. Okay, so you are flipped in the script and you're looking on it. Oh my God, yesterday I was 10 years old. Today I am 12 years old, and things like that. When you set what you want to do, what you intended to do, and where you want to go and how you're going to get there. So you set out your life for the rest of how many time you will have to live your life. Okay? So it's an important time in your life. It's not just for having a nice time, the merriment of it, but it is for serious consideration. Because of course you're looking at that, oh my God, I am this, I need to achieve this. I didn't achieve here. I want to set this in place. Many persons are saying, the older ones are saying, we want to leave a foundation for the children. We want to, and so many things that are there. So when you have celebrated a birthday, it is not just for the merriment of it. It is for you. The other persons help to celebrate your birthday, but it is a serious thing for you because you are the one knowing what you want and how you're going to get it, what you're going to do, how far you're going in life. Have I achieved what I set out for? So there are so many questions that you have to ask. I am 1 year older. I would love to accomplish by such time. And these are, so you said the short-term goal and the long-term goal. So your birthday is not just a simple celebration of birthday, but it is a serious consideration on you. So happy birthday, and I wish for you health, good health. I wish for you in health to be prosperous. Prosper in what you're doing. and along with that, wealth and the blessings of God upon your life. Okay? Good. So enjoy your birthday. If it is nearby coming, enjoy your birthday. Let no one steal your joy from you. Just enjoy your birthday. Welcome to everyone that are here again. For those that have just coming in, I extend my welcome to you. And be at home, feel free to put your writing in the comment section if there is a question. Now, there are so many things that are happening. It has left so many questions than answers right now. Who should give us the answer? Who is going to read our report? Who is going to teach us the report? Who? The world is in a tailspin right now. And not the world, but the people in the world. We all are in a tailspin. We are all thinking, where is this going? What is going to happen? And most of the things are not going to revert. We are going forward. It is going to be more and more. One of the things that is away from the war that is with Israel, Hamas, and the other countries, away from that, as now we are hearing that, oh, they're coming to some mutual agreement to stop the war, finish the war. But let me tell you, that is just a face value. That war won't end until the entire world be entangled. Yeah. And for those that read, will understand exactly what I'm talking about. One of the next disaster that it is the need. And a lot of people, it is being questioned and it is being asked and it is ascribed to a lot more things. Well, let me say this evening. We have a lot more to see. And for the persons that do not read, the scripture said, seek knowledge. Hold on to understanding. And do not let go of wisdom. Digital identification. And some say, oh yeah, bring it on. Some say, no, it is, and many different opinion. And why so much different opinion is because because a lot of persons do not understand how you're doing, what it is. Some just take it for just so. But these things have been brewing a long time, a very, very long time. Yes, it is. Right? The rulers of the world, not the ruler or the president or the dictators from one country. It said the rulers of the world to counsel together. We have the power in our hands. We are going to wield the power. So we are coming together as rulers of the earth, of the people. Yeah. And we are going to come to a consensus. This is what we're going to do. And this is how we are going to do it. We have all the people in the palm of our hands. And so we can do just about anything with them. But listen to this. As many persons says, it's the mark of the beast. It can be the mark of everything, including what this says. Now, Revelation 13 and verse 17, which these were laid out long time ago. The day is coming when no man can neither buy or sell. No one can buy or sell unless they have the mark, which is the name of the beast. Who is the beast? Which is the name of the beast or the number of his name. This verse is a prophecy about a future mark of the beast. It is a system. It's not a four-legged beast or whatever. The system is called beast that will control people's ability to participate in economics activity. Here in verse common translation. And we found that in the book of Revelation. A lot of persons will tell you that the book of Revelation is very hard to understand. Yes, it is. You have to have that knowledge. You have to have that to understand Revelation, because Revelation was not given to everybody to understand. So you got to read Revelation, you got to read their backup and see the last prophecy, Malachi, that really speak prophetic things, and we go to Revelation. So there is a lot of things It is also the number, and it is found in all the written biblicals. A future time is described where economic access, buying and selling, is conditional and passing the mark. This is a system that is going to be in control of every person's on the face of the earth. It controls their life, their movements, their everything. Everything that you can think of, you are controlled. By whom? And so Revelation ascribe it as the beast, which is a system. And everybody is now in turmoil. Some say, okay, it is this, it is that. Yes, it is set out innocent. But the sting of the venom is behind that. So they would not push it out for you to say, so the sting of the venom is behind it. Right? The mark is described as either the name of the beast or the number of its name, which is later identified as 666. The passage is often interpreted as referred to a future beast system that will enforce its control. That is where the power of man reaches. So then, in your country, you are under a system which is the parties and these things. So you'll say, well, then I am a Republican or I am a Democrat, and you. That is a system that we follow. We needed somebody to run the country. In those days, we have the prophet, the king, and the rulers. Now it removed from kings, prophets, and rulers, and it men chooses, not God chooses. Man chooses who they want to rule them. Pharaoh have some people in bondage for the longest while. Their cry reached out. Moses born and grew up until he could able to be a leader. So God sent him there to rescue the people from the hands of Pharaoh. Do you understand? So after rescuing them from the hands of Pharaoh, up came John the Baptist, then came Christ. He was teaching, not preaching, and he was saying what is going to come years after. People were interested in getting food. It's nice to turn the water into wine. It's nice to multiply the two loaves of bread and the one loaf of bread and the two fishes and feed multitude. It was nice to listen to him. It was nice for his healing. It was nice when he walked by the pool of Bethesda and said, the man said, I can't walk to get in when the angel troubled the water. I have no one to put me in there. Him say, get up, take up your bed and walk. Everybody enjoyed that. And when all is said, the Romans, the every other ones, were after him to destroy him, because he said he was sent by God, and God is his Father. They are asking how he is doing these miracles and all the rest of it. He's healing, him raising dead, him doing all sorts of things. So it came to a time when the multitude who follow and cheer on and all of these things, it reached to the point when he said, when Herod, so he found no fault with this man, because of course it's time come for them to put him on the cross for you and I sin. And when they ask who democracy started from there, who do you want to be your leader? This man had the people. It's the choosing of the people who said, give us Barabbas. Take him out of prison and come give us for our leader. Crucify that one. What Jesus said was going to happen, exactly spelling out. He is the last prophet who walked the face of this earth. No other came after. None other came after. So the people made their choice. So when you're having a leader and a ruler who is doing certain things, is the people who put them in the position, give them the power to do what they are doing. People. Not Christ, not God. Although he said he put down leaders and raised up leaders, he take down kings and he raised up kings. But the people made their free choice to say who they want to be their leader. Right? They are the one that made their choice. So then, they do everything. We have slavery. You went into bondage. People were whipped. People on the chain. So many things happen. So many things. And who it happened to? To man, to human. Children, no caring for children. Women, men, everybody. So, of course, did he said it's going to be war and rumors of war? Did he said there are going to be countries against country, nation against nation? Yes. Have we been seeing that? Yes, we are seeing it. So, the short for the digital whatever, it's called, everybody give it their different name. Europe give it their name. In England, okay, their, what they call it, the Book of England or England Book or something about that. So everybody, and they are looking on it and said, oh. Some persons woke up and said, oh no, you are going to be having control of us, of everything that we have done. If you don't want to go from here to there, you are under their jurisdictions that you can't move. It has been going on. It took time and walked in. It doesn't rush in like a wave. It took its gently time. No longer you're having any sticker on your vehicle to say, well then, when the police stop you or the whatever the cops stop you, you are showing said, okay, oh yeah, you are still. No longer, and you gave your name, you run your name, they run their computer, and they say, oh yes. It looks that's very simple, that when people does wrong, they do many murders and things, and they can't find them. There's no DNA for them, and all the rest of it. So it came under that yes, we will have the people DNA. We will know how to catch them. Because this is, so no longer anybody will be going to prison wrongfully because your DNA, but it went deeper than that. It is more intense. It's a deeper wound than just that. A lot of people just look at it and say that. But it tell you, we are going to the cryptocurrency. So you won't be having any cash. It will be a cashless. Yes. So it is a system. But when this revelation was putting out, it put out to confuse the others. And as he said, haven't been spoken to those out there. He's speaking to those that are with him. So they will understand. While the others are confused, others are understand what it meant. Okay? So yes. Let me get to what my topic has said is up there tonight. Now I ask a question. Who is responsible? Who should be held responsible? Who should be charged? Parent or child / children? Who? The lawmakers. Somebody touch the thumbs up button, or you don't need to do that. Okay, give some likes, give some thumbs up, man. Put some likes there. At least say, okay. Yeah. My reason to ask these questions, and I hope I could see some answer somewhere in the comment section. Somebody comment something. Somebody say something. Parents are given the charge over their children. They are responsible for everything for their children. Their shelter, their medical, their schooling, their food, their social life, everything is the parent's responsibility. Parent should also be a disciplinary person. The parent is one who will say, no, you can't go here, or not today, or I don't see it where. The parent is the one who gives consent. So the parent are in charge of the children, don't it? That is what we are told, and that is what our instinct told us, that we are in charge. If a child miss school, the teacher pick up her phone or his phone and call and said, I have not seen Tommy in school today. If the child should have gone to the doctor and no, you get a call. Or you get a reminder that the child should be at the dental clinic. The child turn up to be like they are not being cared for. So they have some people who they call the CDA that they send them around, send them to your home, place of a board where that child is supposed to be, to see the situation and the condition of where the child is. Not suitable to them, they decided that they're going to take that child. So, you're only carer of that child, but situation is not good at home. They told you, okay, we have to take these children from you. We will put them in a better care because look, it's only one bed. Look in the fridge, there is not even water in the fridge, and they find so many things. So okay, we the parent accept our responsibility and we roll by our responsibility until that child is either 18 or 21 years old. Don't it? Somebody type with a yes or no. If I am wrong, on a type either yes or no or wrong. Put something there. Now, for more than one time, the news came out that a child pick up their parent firearm and somebody felt the end of it. A child left and picked up their parent firearm and went to a school and took down all that is in its part. This morning, an 8-year-old is on the cold fridge from some state of the sort. I didn't even stop to hear which state. Because the 12-year-old took the firearm, because I am sure, however crazy the firearm store people is, they are not going to sell a firearm to a 12-year-old or an 8-year-old child or a 4-year-old child. So it must be the parent weapon. Maybe just over a month or something like that in Florida. This 10 years, is he 10 or 13? Whatever his age. All the age I forget. Who took the firearm and put and out the light of the mother and the father. And when he was through, he called the authorities, say, come and get me. Now I am looking on the children who get their hand on a firearm to use it to end the life of somebody. Who is responsible? Who should be charged? Should it be the 12-year-old child get charged for the 8-year-old's death? These are the questions I ask, and these are the answers I really need for. Because, okay, the government is going to take him into custody, put him at a place until he is X time years old, and then you said, okay, it is time for you to serve the sentence for the life of some person. Who should be put behind bars? Who should held responsible for this? Who should be who? The parent or the child? Who? Somebody answer me. Tell me is who? Daniel, how you doing? Give me an answer here, Daniel. Who should be held responsible for these acts? Is it the parent or the child? A 12-year-old today left his 8-year-old brother sleep and never to wake up. And so often you heard of these things. 4-year-old. Thank you too, I am. 4-year-old lay hand on a firearm. Child pick up firearm, been playing with it, someone left without a life. Who? I left you to answer these questions. Because what? I would not have held the child. No. We have some bottles with whether tablets or even household things that says, the question is, who should be held responsible, parent, children / child? A child, okay, let me tell you the one that happened this morning. A 12-year-old pick up the firearm from wherever or whatever, and his 8-year-old brother is lying in a cold fridge. Pretty often, this is not only one, but pretty more often, a child, even 4 years old, let's say 13 going up, and when these acts of done, the government held on to the child, maybe 16 too, and said, okay, we put them in child's care, in protection until they reach the age, then they can be charged for the murder of so and so. Parent is the both of them? No. Not the both. Oh, both parents. Well, both of parents, yes. Because if we look on the bottle and it said, keep out of the reach of children, I guess they need to label the firearms keep out of the reach of children. Because maybe it is not on there. So parent, irresponsible, leave their firearm where their young ones can lay hands on it. Manslaughter. You understand what I'm saying? So I look at it and I ask the question, and these things, because you're saying, oh, but then the child never know. If you went into the store, there's so many things when you picked up. If you go to the doctor, whatever, you saw it. Keep out of the reach of children. So why firearm is in the reach of children? Why? The 13-year-old the other day who slaughtered his two parents, and they came for him and they have him, and I'm sure he's put in protective care until he reaches the age of consent to be sentenced or hung. It shouldn't be. Exactly. So how comes firearm is in the reach of children? What happened? They haven't labeled it, and because they don't label it that way, they put it in the reach of children. This is this is unbelievable. You're looking on some things. If you don't have anywhere safe to keep your firearm, leave firearm alone. Don't get any. As long as you have your children in your home. So many things they put to it. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. They should know. A 4-year-old should know. A 12-year-old should know. A 8-year-old should know. A 16-year-old should know. No, it's not even, when you look at it, not even a knife should have left that they can get it. Never mind a firearm. The children should be set quite free. The parent should have been the one suffered for that. So if it comes to hanging, hang them. If it comes to imprisonment, whether it be manslaughter, 1 degree or 2 degree, whatever, it should be them. They bought this weapon, take it in their home, and have it unprotected to the hands of these children who they say should know better. I guess they're right. Because the parent don't know any better. So the child then should know better. And then they would say, oh, they were playing with it. It's not a part of their toy. It's not in their toy box. When you are a child, you act and speak as a child. The scripture says foolishness are in the heart of a child. Every children try to do exploring. They'll see you do something and you think they don't, they watch you. Oh, how did how did um how did flame came on the stove? They are going to try behind your back. They are going to try. And if the government who give the charge to the parent that they are to be in charge to see to it that they eat, drink, wear, live, go to the doctor, go to school, do everything. They should be in charge to protect harmful weapon, harmful substance, and harmful everything out of the sight and the reach of children. So definitely, I believe whenever they start clamping down and put the parent on trial, they will be sending a message to the others. Because you're going to cry and you're going to say, where did you have this weapon? Was this weapon on the lock and key? Okay, you slept in your room and you slept with it at arm's length. That if something should have happened in the night, it is at arm's length. What happened when daylight? You don't remember to take it up? Okay, good point. It is taken too. But guess what? On that, every case would be different on different circumstances. I understand and I agree with you. But there are two things that would have had to that. We have some things that they call what they watch on TV or they watch in their thing. Do you think those are they are innocents? No, they are not. In it, they're saying, oh, these shows are for children. And they design them for children. That's what I am talking about. Hi, Omar. This is what I'm talking about. If you slept with that weapon at arm's length, one, your child should not even know where that weapon is being kept. Two, when you got up in the morning, the first thing you are to do is to conceal, get that out of sight and out of reach. That should not be left in any place. That this 12-year-old would go and find it this morning, and at the end of it, his brother lie dead. So we have these things on the on the TV and they everywhere. Probe, you name it. You are not seeing things that will not spark the interest of children. Yeah. You see them shooting down, you see them, and they say, oh, and people, we buy them. They're on the TV, they're saying it, and you say, well then, okay, it's, these things were not made for children. They're made to stimulate the mind of a child to be thinking. Okay, you saw it into show, you saw it, and the shoot and whatever. When they saw that in your home, I guess they are taking it and playing whatever the thing, the name. Huh? Children, parents should be more responsible. A boy got up and said to the parent, I would like a gun for my birthday. This was the only justifiable one I saw. This one. The young man who went, where it happened, is in Georgia. What state that was? And he went into the school and he murdered so many children plus teacher. Listen to me, man. 10-year-old still little bit. If he uses a next weapon, and even to that other weapon, which would be a knife or something like that, if he uses a bottle, a stone, and something happen and him defend himself and you drop dead then. But to use a firearm, that is one of the things I look on, that should not, at no given time, they shouldn't even know where it is being kept. So the young man, how old he was, 19, but he was also a student of the very school. And he asked his father for a gun for his birthday. And the dear considerable man went and bought his son a gun for his birthday. Afterward, he went to the school and the massacre done. That was the only one I saw they did something to. They locked up that little wretch. Why would your child, a child under your parental control, asking you to give him a live gun for his birthday, and you went and you purchased that and give to him? You tell me you love him so much? I don't know. The behavior should be kept in a lockable gun. That's where it must be kept, out of the sight of a child. So these, I don't think the justice system really look at these things on a certain way. Because, okay, a 10-year-old, you have left a firearm careless enough for him to take it and try it out to see, oh, let me, and on top of that, They left it loaded. It is being left loaded. It's not in any. A vault should have made for that. The last thing you of your children to see that this firearm is out of their sight and their reach. Children are curious. Let me tell you that. Children are very curious. Children want to learn and to see. Oh, I saw this and they want to do it. They are curious about things. You understand? So, in all of that, my thing on the entire looking on it, and the parent should be charged. They are the one should took the child into counseling. That poor child, when he maybe reached 20, asked himself the question, I did that? I didn't know what I was in. Parents should be more careful with things that is harmful. The one I heard this morning is 12 years old and his brother is 8. So, apparently, he pick it up on his plane. Poor guy, don't know if it's live, yes or no. He's sitting in some caregiving place now. I'm waiting until when him reach age to be charged, sentenced, or hung. Now they should have get that young man into counseling and hold on the parents. They should be the one be charged for it. You don't do things like that. Because even when you said, do not touch this, the first thing to comment where children is concerned, do not touch this. Yes. They may not touch it today, tomorrow, next week or so, but they are waiting on an opportune time because they are going to be asking, why never, what? And they went and they touch, take up, look at it. That is children. Sometimes ago, how old he was? How old he was? He never started high school yet. So he was between like 10, 11. And we went to church. And one of the elder person gave him his vehicle key and said, look into the front of the vehicle. He was selling some health things. I didn't know about it. He did not ask me, the mother, permission to send my child, and he sent him into the vehicle. A matter of fact, it wasn't me who went to church. It was them. I was home when I got the message. Gave him his vehicle, sent him in there. Wow, this feels good. Instead of opening the door and take out what he was sent for, the little man decided to say, boy, we have to take a try for this. He pushed the key and switch on the vehicle. And I believe the reason why the damage that I've done, I think he put his foot on the gas too. And the vehicle plunged right into another vehicle that was in front. When he saw that, he left the damn key in the ignition and nobody see him. He said he was waiting for a little while and can't see him come. So he went to see what was happening. When he went across the road where the vehicle parked, the vehicle was in motion and him is nowhere to be found. And everybody came out of the church and they started to quarrel. I wasn't there. And if they catch him, what they're going to do and all the rest of it and all the rest of it. It was about between 10, 11. It was about 11. He didn't start high school yet. And all the Christians came out. Then I got the call. Why a 12-year should be held responsible for manslaughter? Oh, so but then he didn't went and bought a weapon, you know. So they should not have left the weapon into his capable hand. Yeah. So he went, when I got the call, the bumper of that vehicle break, the what about two things when the bumper, the front bumper and the rear view mirror, I think. So I said, okay. No, I wasn't even thinking when the man called me and when everybody making the complaint. And I decided to get the bumper. The car was a Sierra car. And it was so hard to get Sierra things. Until when somebody else came and said to me, you are not the one to pay or buy no bumper. He is a child. It is against the law for him to give him his key to go in his vehicle. And I didn't even know that until when it came out. But when I heard it, I already sent an order the bumper, which the bumper did came. No, it was I got the rear view, I didn't get the bumper because the bumper was hard to get. And it's when the person who is a mechanic, what the man did was to get his own mechanic. So I get my own mechanic to go and look at it. And he said to me, this man can be charged. It's a minor. He's a child. You do not leave your keys for your vehicle into the hands of a child, never mind sending a child in your vehicle, because they are curious. They see the ignition and then turn on and so Well, okay, so that was what I think. But by law, and if I was to take it further, that man, the owner of the vehicle, would be charged. So it's when the law read out to me, I said, oh, I didn't know. So even your own vehicle, you have your own, was my car. I shouldn't be leaving my car key at any place that any child should have get any hand to it, because they are curious and they are going to do things. So of course, you understand. So if I was to do the right thing, he couldn't put me in court. One, and he know, and that is the reason why he think I don't know. So therefore, so I said, okay, what money I spent already to get that part of the vehicle, fine. And when I confronted him, a matter of fact, when my mechanic said to him, you know that you are wrong though. You know you are wrong. And they didn't ask me for any other part to buy anything or more for the vehicle, because he knows. He knows. He shouldn't have sent the child in the vehicle. He should not. That key shouldn't be in the child and no time at all. Why didn't he send an adult? He sent a child. So these are the things that children will do. No, but he couldn't have taken anybody to court. He couldn't have taken the traffic law, and the other law had ruled out where he could be charged for doing that. He didn't even ask anyone if he could have sent the child, because if I was there, I would not have given consent for him to send the child. Giving the child is key to go in his vehicle. I wouldn't give consent to that. So that damage wouldn't have happened. But he was the one who did that on his own. So all the damage and, and the response is upon him. No, he said the vehicle was parked on the road, but whether it be private or on the roadside, he have no right. There is no law giving him the right to send a child. Giving a child your vehicle key to go in there. This is a boy child. Apparently, if it was a girl would have gone and pick up the things and come out. Not a boy. Boy children are different and they think differently because they are curious. They want, all of them is curious, but the boy, as a vehicle, is a man most of the time. Him sits down around the steering. Him just want to feel, so this is the way it turn on. Oh, okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So the answers to the question that is given, parents should be held responsible for the murder that they cause their child to commit. Okay, that is it. He couldn't have gone to the insurance. He couldn't go because insurance gonna go find out how this go. So he couldn't go tell the insurance him send somebody a child. It's not even a teenage child he sent. Right? So these are all the things go. But my answer to it, I left people who read this and think about it. It is something to think about. Because guess what? All of us say, oh, the little boy, you want to say the little boy, take the life of the next one or whatever. But you have to look behind it. There will be there will be a problem, but who causes the problem? You have to look at the cause of it, why it is been done. If you have taken a firearm, put it into a firearm case with a lock and key, lock it away, and put away your key, that child could not have got to your firearm. But to leave a firearm lying around just anyhow with your children, children do the unthinkable. You will say to a child that this is a flame and it will burn you. And believe you me, by the time your back turn, they are going to put their finger to see if it burns for true. So that is my take on it. And these are things need to think. It's too often children or committing we would have called murder. Another child die, sometime a adult die, because children kill adult too, right? By their own weapon. So these are things that they need to look into. Before you came on, we were talking about that was my first part, and this part is the main part of my life. About the crypto. Well, in England they give it a next name, but I just explore on it, and I said people with interest, these things are, they can go to Revelation 13, right? They can go to Revelation 13 and 17 or read the entire Revelation, and they will see that these things were a long time coming. And at the end of the day, when it said the mark of the beast or the name of the beast, it is not really an animal, it's a system. But Revelation speak in a way that certain people would not have understand it. Yeah. So that was part of what I said, and I think I can leave the other part of it too. So for the persons who listened, and they can go, and it's a confusion all over the world with this DNA thing. Everybody is, but this is the system that is coming to control everybody's life. You may not even able to buy or sell unless. Right? So this is a worry a lot on the lips of everyone who is really, you understand, but it was written there. The council, the rulers, the leaders, they took counsel together, and they are going to bring everything under one. Right? But as some people say, they don't understand Revelation, but Revelation is a very clear book to understand if you want to understand it. Because when it said riding on the red horse and on the and the black horse, the white horse is peace. Long time the white horse gone. So when we think it's going to be safety, as the president of the United States, they all went together now to sign off peace with Hamas and Israel, and there will be no peace. No peace. The word of God said that. So if they go back and read into Revelation and get the whole fully understanding, you realize that not so. So yes, Daniel, these are some of the things, and as you are right, it's touchy area, of course, because if a child causes damage, then it's not covered by insurance. No, that's why he could not go unreported, and I should not be the one who been paying for such. You understand? So when it was told to me and right in front of him, and he couldn't ask me to buy anything more. And I had persons searching all over to get this blasted something for this vehicle and all the rest of it. So, So that is how it is. So adult or to take responsibility for some of these things that the cause of these things. They are to take full responsibility. And if a firearm from your house took and used, you should be held responsible. It should not be in the child's hand. So therefore, yeah. So we are thinking of the much older one who is capable, their mental is okay. Good. But outside of that, of course, you should be they should have locked you up too. Counsel the child. Because guess what? If it was not in their position where they could have it, the crime would not have committed. The crime wouldn't have committed. So parents have to be more careful, considerate, knowing that it's human being they are dealing with. And adult don't hear, never mind children. Because you will say to the adult A and then do Z. Never mind a child which is underage. It's not a 21-year-old or an 18-year-old. So you are surely responsible, just as if when you don't send the child to school, you are responsible to find out why that child is not in school, why that child is sick and is not taken to the doctor, why so and so. You should be held responsible for your careless action. Yes. So that's the summing up of the story. But others who hear, take it and listen to it, man. Think about it. It is. Thank you very much for being here, Daniel. Oh my God. Anyhow, thank you very much for being here this evening with me. Thank you. And for sharing, and for participating. And maybe you never heard it this way, but you can look back at it and think, Yeah. I'm so ashamed. No, I haven't sent you the email as yet. The other night I said to you, I'm going to send it to you. And I came into the room and that was it. And I am up and down. Today I said I was going to do it. Again, I was on the road. And I did a thing there today. So I'm gonna send you the email. Don't worry. I'm sending you the email. I am sending you the email. It may take long, but don't worry. I'm sending it to you. Thank you very much. And for those that have subscribed, newly subscribed, thank you very much for your subscription. For those that have participated, thank you very much for participating. And it's love, peace, joy, and happiness to you all. Take care of yourself and keep an open mind on things, because there are so many things is now wrapping up in the world. When you were a child, you heard of some things, and it only be coming to pass when you are now an adult. You understand? And it frightens a lot of people, but there are some things you don't frighten about. What you do, you pray about it. Okay, because the end is coming, and the end is going to come, and it's going to end in a certain way. Until people back is against the wall, then they will understand exactly what was said and what was had been said before and how it goes. A lot will go down, not everybody. Person are gonna stand. Like Daniel, who was thrown in the lion's den. And the lion and him became such a good friend. The lion, the lion didn't even look at him, because it said, the Lord has shut the lion's mouth. So a lot is going to go through persecution, a lot of things. But remember, God said he have a stamp on his people who will not. Okay? So thank you very much, and God bless. Keep peace, love to everyone. Thank you very much. Bye. Have a good night. Sweet dreams, Daniel. Okay. Omar, you taking me to McDonald's to buy the ring? All right. All right, Omar. We will see how that one goes.